All right, everyone, I'm just going to jump into this today. I'm going to have a little bit of fun. Hope you guys have a little bit of fun, maybe a little smile, a little thought, a little something. Leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't, and let's just get into it. All right, so today we're going to start a little bit of light humor, and we'll take it from there. Look, doing stand-up comedy during city council meeting. Some people might take this many different ways. I'm going to play it, and then we'll talk about it.
You know, I always end up seeing something strange down in LA. Yesterday, I seen a black guy go into a tanning salon. I thought, that's weird. How's he gonna steal a tanning bed?
The other day, I made a website for an orphanage, but the kids, they had a really hard time finding the homepage. Nothing? Okay, how about, why can't Michael Jackson go 500 feet within a school? Because he's dead.
I love how women always say they're independent, but then if you don't text them back in 5 minutes, they act like you broke their heart. It's like, come on girl, you could open a bank account by yourself, but you can't handle me not answering you for an hour. It's almost as bad as they're driving. Women will run over a family of 4 because they were texting and say, oops, I'm just a girl. You're a monster. Pause for laughter.
The other day, I was brushing my teeth. I realized that my toothbrush comes with like this UV thing that's supposed to clean the bristles. And I was like, that's weird. I didn't know the sun could clean stuff, right? So I was like, why don't we just put another sun over India? Tough crowd.
Oh man, yeah, that is a very tough crowd. Look, I get it. You might say they're wasting people's time. What, wasting the politicians' time? I mean, the politicians waste our time all the time. That's the way I look at it. Half of them are full of shit. So these guys are full of shit. I mean, it is. I guess it's just kind of like a little bit of a fun. Usually, the funny thing is, I'm all against. So technically, I'm going against my whole theory of, you going into other people's job and kind of messing up their day. But you know what? I make an exception. These politicians, they mess up your day all the time. So I'm just saying it's basically a little bit of their a little taste of their own medicine, just in a different form. And don't get me wrong, these guys, they got a nerve, and I like that they got a couple laughs, not too many. Everybody wasn't trying to, it's just not the right setting. Of course, that doesn't help. But I thought it was funny. I mean, tell me, what do you think? Don't get me wrong, some of the jokes are a little dark. The first one, it was, you could say it's a little racist, but it's also a joke that, it's a familiar joke that you heard. I'm not saying it's a joke. It's a joke. A lot of jokes. See, it is what it is. I'm not necessarily talking about the jokes in particular. I'm just talking about the guys making jokes in, council meeting. I thought that was pretty funny, if anything. Some of the jokes were pretty funny. I get it. I give them that. It is what it is. Let's watch another video. All right, this is a very quick video, and I'm curious how people are going to react or feel about this one. It's about Android versus iPhone, huh?
When it comes to dating, does a guy's phone matter?
Honestly, that's how I determined 2 people on my roster. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean?
I was like, he's got an Android, so we gotta drop him down to 4. Like, it does. I'm sorry. I don't know why. It's just harder to communicate. They're like, oh, do you have WhatsApp? Like,
I'm okay with that. If you don't want someone or you think different of them because of their phone, I'm okay. Like, if you drop me down, you don't want to speak to me too much, I'm okay with that. If that's the factor, it is. Honestly, look, I have an iPhone, and I hate my iPhone. I've had Android, and this is the whole misconception that if you have an Android, you're cheaper, you're cheap, or you're broke. It's funny how Apple and just marketing itself has gotten people to be brainwashed in that sense. I'm just saying, because I have an Apple, I have iPad, I have Apple, and I kind of, to me, if anything, I prefer my Android. I got my Apple phone because of work, because of some people like this. They thought it would be better for me to communicate with them. That's really the only reason. I have more issues with my Apple phone than with my Android. My Android, I had Android for years. I've had Apples a couple times, and I switched back to Android. And the whole thing is that they cost the same. It's just a preference thing, you know? The one thing that I'll give Apple, for the most part, they consistently have a very good camera. So I'm not going to say it's a bad phone, but I prefer my Android. I have more selection with my Android. That's just me. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are a little bit truly do like their Apple, and they think the Apple is superior. And there's a lot of people that just feel that Apple is better because of the marketing. And that's really what it comes down to. As someone that doesn't give a shit about the phone, I just want a phone that works better. For me, the Android always works better. Android makes it that it could work with any other phone. The freaking Apple makes it that you to communicate, it always makes it difficult if it's not an Apple. So people think that's an Apple thing. That's not that the phone is better. Apple makes everything difficult to work with. Well, if it's not Apple, because they want you to buy more Apple so you can say like, oh, well, it works good now. Such a freaking marketing and a whole thing of brainwashing is fucking amazing. I love that they were so good at it, but they're not the only ones. A lot of these big companies have people brainwash. It is what it is, and this is my opinion. You let me know. All right, last video. Trigger warning: mother leaves baby on the side of the road. There's no context right now to what I just said, so I'm very curious. This one I did not see, but this is weird. It might be a skit because this doesn't sound right. See?
Yeah, man. Please give me her outfit. I don't have no clothes for her right now. I just bought those 2 outfits for her.
I'm gonna have to wash that shit. I don't know where it's
Give
at
me
right
here.
now.
I'm washing with my hands.
Man, I just put some clothes in there, man.
JC, she don't have nothing.
So she don't have nothing at the house?
I just bought her them outfits, man. I don't have no money right
That's
now.
one outfit. You don't
I
have nothing at the house?
No, I just bought them 2 outfits.
2 outfits at the house?
Everything else is small on her.
So she got 2 outfits? You got your hair done, nails done, all that shit. She got 2 outfits?
My nails not done. This is my real nails.
That makes sense, man. Got fucking all kind of shit over here.
Wow. I mean, I wish this is just a skit, and at the same time I don't, because either one is bad. Like, just to throw around, like even throwing the baby like that, very aggressive. So even for a skit, it's like you putting your kid in harm, the way she literally just threw the whatever, the car seat with the baby. I don't even know. Obviously this person should not be having kids. They don't understand that when you have kids, all the other stuff comes second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever. You have a kid, a baby, not even, this is a baby. This is nuts. This is nuts. It is, I wouldn't say trigger warning, but it's upsetting in a sense, of course. For those, I mean, I've had kids. My kids are grown now. This shit, yeah, this just someone that was not ready for it. Like, this person, you know, fucked up, and now I feel sorry for the kid. That kid, if it's hopefully she cleans her act up, but the way she's acting right now, she has no business having kids. If this is the way she feels about the kid. Is basically the kid is ruining her fun time, her life. She's got to do this. Yeah, that's what you got to do. I am just saying. Oh wow, I almost feel bad. Like, this is not the way not the mood that I want the video to end. But look, let me know what you think. This is like, I'm a little bit lost for words, because, like I said, I'm not saying it's trigger warning, but it's really upsetting, sad to see someone, a mother, or this is the mother now, the father. I guess that's the father that was complaining to her. Yeah, and look, and to be fair, we don't have all the context, but even with all the context in the world, the way she is acting and the way she's talking about her baby is not a good place. It's just not a good place. Look, hopefully there is some positive light to this whole story. And with that, we're gonna let it go. Look, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of some of these videos. Be safe. Subscribe if you made it this far. And later.